Hello everyone. Thank you for watching the OGP CRM Salesforce training. My name is Kyle Carrick and I will be leading this training session. Let's begin with the agenda overview. Today we'll be covering the following topics: basic Salesforce terminology, permission sets, different types of records within the CRM tool, tracking your client outreach activities, Salesforce user interface, and collaborating with teammates. Now let's talk about the purpose of the OGP CRM tool. Program managers across OGP can use the CRM tool to track and share critical program data with a focus on customer information. As a user, you can store your customer agency feedback, contacts, and event data in one central location. Enter data collected into a corresponding customer agency record specific to your program, track important points of contact for each of your customer agencies, log communications with your customer agencies, and create reports from the data collected and stored in the CRM to help inform your resource management. Salesforce terminology. We will be using Salesforce Lightning. There are 4 different types of objects in the OGP CRM tool: accounts, contacts, attributes, and campaigns. Accounts equate to agencies, departments, bureaus, etc. For example, GSA is its own account. Contacts are the people that we associate with at each agency, department, and bureau. For example, the CIO of GSA is a contact. Attributes are characteristics or data points that we want to track at either an account or contact level. There are 3 different types of attributes: master, contact, and account. You can think of them as customizable fields that you can use CRM to your program's needs. Campaigns are a way to organize and manage large events. We'll cover all 4 of these object types in greater detail later on in the training session. For now, let's talk about permission. CRM users can create and modify contacts, activities, events, account and contact attributes, and reports. CRM managers can create and modify everything that a user can and accounts. Module 2, CRM tool objects. There are 4 different types of objects in the OGP CRM tool: accounts, contacts, attributes, and campaigns. Accounts. Accounts can be government agencies and their components, or private companies. To view existing accounts, click the Accounts tab. Select an account. Now click the View Hierarchy button to the top right of the account name. The account relationships will appear in order of parent-to-child account. Viewing account details. To look at account details, go to the account name and click the hyperlink. Type, phone number, website, account owner, industry, and billing address will be at the top of the record page under account name. Details section. Account name, type, parent account, website, CFO, ACT agency, and various other fields will show up. Related section. Account attributes, contacts, and notes and attachments. Activity. Create new task, create new event, next steps, and past activity. Editing accounts. On an account record, click Edit on the top right corner. If a user owns the account record, they can edit any field. If a user account record, they can edit any field except the name, parent account, address, and privacy. Creating accounts. To create new accounts, depending on your access level, you can submit a new account creation request through the CRM intake form, which is located in the CRM resources section of the OGP Business Management Toolkit. List views. List views allow you to view different accounts based on fields such as program, owner, or record type. All users can create list views. The list views are only visible to you. Note that managers and supermanagers can create public list views. The default list view in the Accounts tab is recently viewed. If you want to see a different list view, click the drop-down menu and select the view you need, such as All Accounts, My Accounts, and New This Week. List views. List views allow you to view different accounts based on fields such as program, owner, or record type. All users can create list views. The list views are only visible to you. Note that managers and supermanagers can create public list views. The default list view in the Accounts tab is recently viewed. If you want to see a different list view, click the drop-down menu and select the view you need, such as All Accounts, My Accounts, and New This Week. Creating list views. Click the cog icon and then New. Put in the name for your list and click Save. Visibility will default to Only I Can See This List View. To edit filters, meaning what type of data goes into the list view, go to the right-hand sidebar where it says Filters. Click Add Filter. For example, account name contains department. Click Save. If you want to edit the fields that are displayed, click the cog icon again and select Fields to Display. Select from the Available Fields section and click the arrow to move over to Visible Fields. Click Save. Contacts. Now let's navigate to the Contacts tab to review how to search and add a contact. Select the Contacts tab. Recently Viewed will be the default list view. To select different list views, click Recently Viewed and the following will appear: All Contacts GSA, All GSA Contacts, My Contacts, New This Week, and Recently Viewed. You can also create a list view on contacts. The steps are the same as instructed for accounts. To search for the contact, enter in the contact name in the search bar at the top of the page. Click the contact name under Search Results to open the record. Under Contact Name, photo, account name, phone number, email, and contact owner will be at the top of the record page. Under the Details section, there will be name, contact owner, photo, phone, preferred name, C-level, and various other fields. Related section contains contact attributes, programs, notes and attachments. The Activity section contains new event, new task, next steps, and past activity. Creating a new contact record. Before creating a new contact record, you should always search to make sure the contact doesn't already exist. Go to the account record that the contact is related to. Go to the Related section on the account, scroll down to Contacts, and click the New button. Select record type. Government for government employees who don't work for GSA. GSA for government employees who do work at GSA. Individual, contacts who are not government employees. And private for contacts containing sensitive information. Fill out the following fields in the new contact form, including phone, mobile, salutation, first name, last name, account name, and other various fields. If the first name, last name, and account field match a previously existing contact in the CRM tool, you will receive a duplicate warning. Click Save and New or Save. Editing a contact record. On the contact record, click Edit on the top right corner. If a user owns the contact record, they can edit any field. If a user doesn't own the contact record, they can edit any field except name, email address, and private. Click Save. Attributes. An attribute is any characteristic or piece of information that you would like to track on an account or contact level. Before you can create an account attribute or contact attribute, you must request a corresponding master attribute. Master attributes. You can use the same master attribute multiple times to track data points at the account or contact level. You can create master attribute list views the same way you could create account or contact list views. Account attributes. When creating an account attribute, you should always start on the account level. Contact attributes. When creating a contact attribute, you should always start on the contact level. Create an account attribute. On the account record, click New Account Attribute on the top right corner. Search and select the master attribute from the attribute type field. If it is not automatically populated, search and select the related account in the account field. Select the appropriate year from the drop-down menu in the fiscal year field. Select either Archived or Active in the drop-down field under Status. Archived indicates a trait that might have applied previously to a contact or account, but is no longer applicable. Active indicates a trait that currently applies to a contact or account. For any given attribute record, account, or contact, a user can only enter data into one of these three fields: amount, dollar or currency, number, numeric value, text response, both letters and numbers. Click Save. Creating a contact attribute follows the same steps as creating an account attribute.
Module 3, Tracking Activities. Activities are tasks or events that are used to help you monitor to-do items or meetings, such as conversations, calls, conferences, etc. Activities are a great way to share information. For example, if someone wants to reach out to a contact, they can first check the activities section of a record and see that you've called them in the past week. Next Steps shows any tasks or meetings that are upcoming, and Past Activities shows past meetings and tasks marked as done. Tasks and events. Events can be phone calls, meetings, training sessions, etc. You can record a maximum of 50 attendees for an event. Note: whoever you enter first will become the primary contact, which means you can only report on their participation. You can create a task or event off of the account level or the contact level. Before creating your task or event, look up the contact or account you'd like to associate your task or event to. For both contacts and accounts, you'll go to the right-hand sidebar. For this example, we'll use a contact record. First, we'll search for a contact and click the hyperlink. Creating a new task. Select New Task. Enter in subject. Select a due date. Search for related contacts. In the Related To field, select the relevant account. The Assigned To field will automatically populate your name. To change the Assigned To field, click the X next to your name and select a new username. Select a status. Select a program related to the task and click Save. To create a new event, click New Event. Enter in a subject. Select a start date and start time. Select an end date and end time. If applicable, check the All-Day Event checkbox. Name will automatically be the contact name of the contact record. In the Related To field, select the relevant account. Your name will automatically be populated in the Assigned To field. To change the Assigned To field, click the X next to your name. Enter in the name of a new user. Enter in a location. Click Save.
Module 4, Emailing from Salesforce. Go to the Contacts tab on the navigation bar. Create a list view filtering in the contacts you want to email. Click Send List Email in the top right-hand corner. The contacts you have selected will have populated in the recipients field of the Send List email prompt. Enter your subject and content. Click the Review tab on the Send List email prompt to go over the details of the email. Once you have reviewed, click Send.
Module 5, Reporting. The OGP CRM tool also allows you to edit and customize reports and create your own reports. This allows you to review and consume the data in the platform as you'd like. Accessing reports. Go to the Reports tab on the navigation bar. On the left sidebar, there are a list of report filters. Created by me, private reports, public reports, all reports. The second section on the left sidebar is a list of report folders. Created by me, shared with me, all folders. Click on Report Name to view the report details. To add a visualization, click the pie button. To filter the report's results, click the funnel. To refresh your report, click the arrow. To view report details, subtotal, and grand total, click the cog button. To edit the report, click Edit. To clone a report, click the drop-down arrow next to the Edit button and click Save As. And rename the report. To export a report, click the drop-down arrow next to the Edit button and select Export. Customizing reports. Go to the top right-hand corner of the report and click Edit. Click the left-hand sidebar labeled Field to view all of the potential fields. Double-click any field to add it to the bottom of the column section. To group the data, drop a field from the Fields pane into the drop zone beneath the Group Rows or Group Columns field. To show different levels of detail, toggle the Row Count, Detail Rows, Subtotal, and Grand Total buttons at the bottom of the preview window. The dynamic preview makes it easy for you to customize your report. Add, reorder, and remove columns, groupings, and filters. Change your report format and display options, or add a chart. Click the trash can next to the word group to start from scratch with fields and groupings. Filters can be created and edited on the top of the report details section. You can set the view, time frame, and custom filters to limit the data shown in the report. To filter by a field, click the Filter section, select Add New Filter, and enter the name of the field and values you would like to filter by. Cross filters work like ordinary filters, but they have some special characteristics of their own. To add one, click Add Cross Filter. To see records only applicable to a certain subset, My Records, My Team's Records, All Records, select it from Pick List Values in the Filters section. To limit the time frame, select the Created Date filter and adjust the range to fit your needs. Click Run Report to view the report, or Save As to save a personal copy of this newly customized report. Exporting report. Go to the top right-hand corner of the report and click the drop-down button next to Edit. Select Export. Select either the formatted report, which maintains formatting seen in the Details view, with the exception of visualizations, or select Details Only, which exports the report into the format of your choice and breaks the formatting seen in the details view in Salesforce. Set format to Excel format.xls or comma delimited.csv. Click Export. If prompted by a browser dialog, choose to save the file. Note, you can export up to 256 columns and 65,536 rows of data in one report.